and our amendment number 3 is part of this grouping. So, Minister, this amendment relates to the extension of the emergency measures by resolution. The emergency measures introduced by the Health Preservation Protection and other emergency measures in the Public Interest Act 2020 and the other relevant acts last year are extraordinary. They are unlike any other emergency legislation we have seen in recent history, and though they may be necessary, there is no doubt that they amount to a substantial restriction on human rights and civil liberties. The bill as currently drafted provides that the operation of these emergency measures may be extended by a resolution passed by each House of the Oireachtas. At the same time, the bill neglects to set a limit on the number of resolutions that could be introduced to keep these measures in operation. In practice, what this means is that the bill does not provide for a real sunset clause. It is therefore possible that the operation of the emergency legislation could be extended indefinitely by a series of 3-month resolutions. The Civil Engagement Group is moving this amendment to ensure that the emergency measures at issue may only be extended once and only for a period of 2 months. If the Government wishes to extend the operation of the legislation beyond that period, then it must do so in the form of a bill to be scrutinised and debated in the Houses of the Oireachtas. A resolution or motion is not a substitute for legislation. This is especially the case when the legislation at issue is as far-reaching and consequential as the emergency legislation we are debating today. The different stages of the legislative process are not just a series of formalities, boxes to be ticked. They are there to ensure the laws which de-alienate rights and obligations and are properly scrutinised. Minister, we ask that the Houses of the Oireachtas be given the opportunity to perform their function and scrutinise and debate this important piece of legislation. Thank you.